The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA.
It's a rare and wonderful. Thing for the NBA Finals to come down to a single game. And after an intense series, these teams are ready to do whatever. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's White going inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Here's Edwards. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Holiday. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Edwards with it. Now Horford defending. Pass to Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game now. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Holiday passes to Horford. And here's White. Here's Brown. McDaniels covering. Right side Brown. Clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Edwards pass to McDaniels. White against Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside White. Holiday against DiVincenzo. There's Tatum with the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Here's Edwards. And there it is for him. Edwards has got 11 points.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Outside Tatum. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Shakes him. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to apply the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Edwards, and he drives in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. Edwards can't hit. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tatum from long range, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
There's the 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Tatum. White, the pass to Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by White. Edwards, no good. Boston leading by 3. The floater. White can't hit. The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease.
Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Out to DiVincenzo. And there's 1:38 left in the first. He's off on that one. Boston has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Brown passes to Horford. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Sinks it from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way out.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Minot comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Gobert against Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves trail. Gobert finds Edwards. Left side, Conley. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The ball's knocked loose. Right side, Edwards. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Conley's got 5.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Shots to stop the run. And he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in, They should just keep running sets for him.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back after this. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Boston trailing. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Miller is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's gotten his third basket of the night. There's Tatum with the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Conley. Floats one up. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Great control by Conley in the float game. Gave it just enough.
Tatum from long range. That won't go either for Tatum.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Now the Celtics on the move. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up. Bump.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Anthony Edwards reins one in.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Pritchard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boston with some changes. Horford comes in for Hauser, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Davison. Conley passes to Reed. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Conley. Holiday grabs the miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Here's Pritchard. DiVincenzo covering. Pritchard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Drew Holiday.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Nice move. Takes it inside.
Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Pass to Conley. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Horford outside. Back to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Conley. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Up top, DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. From downtown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Ooh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. With some changes, Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Jason Tatum, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Mike Conley. Pass to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. White's got 7.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. The 3, DiVincenzo. Boston pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Reed with it, now guarded by White. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boston's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attack the rim.
Reed for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Celtics trail by 8. Horford outside. Pass to White. They double him with McDaniels. White, the pass to Holiday from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Mike Conley.
54 seconds left in the first half. White, the pass to Horford. Porzingis with it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Porzingis does a nice job of getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul on his way up.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Hits both from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
An aggressive move by McDaniels, a guy who keeps growing his game.
Oh, and Reed with a block.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Nails it from 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with him.
Reed for 3. It's hauled in by White. Brown in the high post for 3. Porzingis. He goes up again. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. Their measurement of the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
What a series! Game 7, still up for grabs, but it was a challenging first half for the Boston Celtics.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. You look at the nerves they must be feeling. Kenny, Game 7 of the NBA Finals, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Oh, I felt it for myself. Nothing in the world like it. At the eye of the storm.
I'm going to have to defer to Kenny on this when I wrapped up my final trips in 6 games max. Win or lose.
Sometimes 4.
Good job.
When you lost. But
Yes. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Boston with the ball. 6-point game. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Horford in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be DiVincenzo shooting. That one on Tatum. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Now White. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Right side Reed. Beyond the arc. Back to Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Tatum passes to Brown. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. The 11-footer. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 9.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Outside McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards, pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Holiday. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Edwards for 3. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Tatum, takes a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the 3 from the other end.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And so it's Minnesota with it. Randall outside. He can't get it to go. Tatum with some nice D. Pass to White. 3-pointer Holiday. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Randall. And that one is stuffed right through.
Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Holiday doubled up. Here's Brown. The 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Holiday. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, He's a pest everywhere.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Launches a three. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. Celtics trail by 4. Now here's Brown. From deep. Cash money. Jaylen Brown from the corner.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Holiday passes to Tatum. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Boston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. It's Brown on the wing. From 12 feet. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Brown's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Conley passes to Randall. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
.156 left in the third quarter. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. On the wing, Holiday for the tie. Conley with some nice D.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Count it.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown with it. He's got 17. Outside Porzingis. From behind the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Back to Conley. The rebound, Celtics. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 5 now.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pritchard gets it to go. 6 points for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Randall. Count the basket and the foul. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall is a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Pass to Brown. Here's Keita. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown. And here's Conley. 1 second left. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by a bucket. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So for Minnesota right now, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Minot in at the 4. Here's Tatum. Goes back up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Inside. Minot, good. Minot's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Hauser. Outside Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing. Wow.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Edwards driving. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Celtics trail by 9. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Checked in for Tatum. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Hauser. Again, the miss by Boston.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Conley comes with a double team. Pass to Pritchard. To the right side. Fires for 3. Hauser can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And Edwards slams it in.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And here's Tatum. The 3 is up. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And here's Edwards outside. The shot won't fall. Celtics trail by 13. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop it.
Edwards, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Pritchard. The shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Conley finds Edwards. Takes the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Tatum missing.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh my gosh, the athleticism. Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
The three. Good. He hits again.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Double team on Holiday. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
First one falls for him. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. The Timberwolves making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Edwards hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
White for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's good from Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
Right side McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Now McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Tatum against Reed. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Edwards, that's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Tatum, shot is good.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Edwards against White. Yet another bucket.
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 53 points.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
And when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And on an epic NBA Finals run, they capture the hearts of not just around the league.
An incredible ending to one of the more dramatic finals we've seen. Counter punches thrown between these teams for 7 games. We say it often, it's too bad you can have only one winner, but they deserve it.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Deflects the pass. Over White. Edwards can't hit. Misses the shot. And the Minnesota Timberwolves have done it. They are the NBA champions.
A big thank you to everyone who joined us tonight.
They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line, what an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
The world champion.